All right, so it's day 3 for me. I've spent about 10 hours on this so far. The biggest time that I've spent is pulling the transmission out. What's interesting about this transmission, as you can see, it is just caked in oil. So I'm going to spray it down with some cleaner and see if I can figure out where the leak is. These, it just doesn't make any sense to me where it's dirty at, and I don't know exactly what's causing the problem. If it's just dirt, a little leak, or what exactly it is, I don't know. So a couple things I found out. I fought getting some cooler lines off this thing. I'm going to have to pull them out, probably cut them out to get them out. The interesting thing is I'm going after the rear main seal in this car, as you know from the video title, but if you look, the flywheel is actually new. So the flywheel is brand new. So I'm suspicious that that it's not the rear main seal that's leaking. So I'm going to keep inspecting. Maybe I'll find it. There's a lot of things on this car that just don't add up right now for me. So just like working on the truck, you know, you start tearing things apart, and it just could be the transmission leaking. That is my main problem. I'm going to go ahead and do the gasket on the oil pan wad. So I doubt it's my rear main seal, but I'm going to go ahead and replace it because I've went this far. Again, not sure what's really going on at this point, you know, but again, looking at that flywheel, it's good. It looks brand new, in fact. So we'll see what's on the other side of it, and once I get the oil pan out and do all that, we'll see if there's a leak around that. But anyways, day 3, about 10 hours in, transmission's out. Now it's time to remove the flywheel, the oil pan gasket. I'm going to cut the exhaust off and try to figure out what I'm going to do with the exhaust system here. But as you can see, it's got a whole bunch of antiquated emissions on it. I like to try to keep the car original, but keeping the car original just means I'm going to keep working on it. So I might replace all the way from the manifolds back with new pipe. And that is probably the hardest thing, is getting the passenger side pieces off. It really is a pain.